Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and we have a long one. That's right, all 4 Elite Four members in a single video. And as we are starting up here, setting up the team and whatnot, I'm just going to start off by saying that I apologize for the supreme lack of videos last week. Essentially, my excuse is that it was the week before 9 weeks tests, and all of my teachers pretty much had at least one, if not more, projects going on. So I really had to devote my time doing those, and just honestly did not have any time whatsoever to get around to actually recording a Let's Play part. I mean, I needed all the time that I could get to do those projects, especially with all these extracurricular stuff in school and whatnot. I'm not extracurricular, but, just after-school stuff as well. It was just incredibly difficult to actually find time to record. But now that it's the weekend and all those projects are done, hopefully we can get back to a normal schedule. Now, next week is 9 weeks tests, and although I don't think that there will be as much of a lack of videos during that week, there might still be 1 or 2 days that I take off just because of the amount of work. It should not be nearly as bad as this week, though. So that's that. I apologize, and well, now to attempts to make up for it, we have a 20-minute video in which we fight all of the Elite Four members. Starting off, we have Will, who is a Psychic type guy, and Egg Bomb is an alright move. It's never really used by any Pokemon because there are only a few egg-based Pokemon, but still, it's a neat little move. I really like those moves that only 1 or 2 Pokemon know, like Egg Bomb or Bone Meringue and stuff like that. It just makes some of the Pokemon seem more unique in a way, I guess. Also, we still have Pineco on the... Excuse me, we still have him on the experience share, so we can get a bunch of experience and hopefully evolve during this gym challenge. Unfortunately, it looks like he's going to evolve before we even finish the Elite Four. So, we're not going to be able to give a whole bunch of experience to, my other Pokemon that need to evolve. I think he's either going to evolve after this battle or after the next one. So we're going to be losing out on 2 or so battles of experience that we could give to another Pokemon that could evolve. But I wanted to bring all 5 of my current party members, and I only have 5 at the moment, which gave me an extra slot, so I was like, alright, I'll bring somebody, give them the experience share, and hopefully they'll get a ton of experience to evolve. In hindsight, I probably should have brought Dratini, considering how much freaking experience he's going to need. So it really would not have made a difference. Bringing him, he still wouldn't come close to evolving into his final form of Dragonite, but still I could get a heck of a lot closer to that goal, and then just evolve Pineco sometime later in the aftergame. Oh well. Here we have a Slowbro, good old Slowbro, a very long-lasting and very awesome party member from Pokemon Yellow. Goes down in 1 spark, unfortunately. Lantern is just tearing things up. Xatu's still not getting much of a screen time, but he both doesn't have a Psychic-type move quite yet, which kind of sucks. As well as this is a Psychic-type trainer, so he's really not going to be able to do a lot anyways. His main attacking move right now is Nightshade, which, although good for catching Pokemon, is not so great for actual battles, because it pretty much guarantees that each Pokemon is going to take 3 shots. Whereas Lantern can either take its opponent down in 1 shot, or just barely not. And it's kind of really annoying when it doesn't, but still. Like, we can get a heck of a lot closer to at least almost fainting the Pokemon with Lantern or somebody else who does not a set amount of damage. But Xatu is still cool. His access to Nightshade is helpful when catching other Pokemon that are a heck of a lot weaker. But still. Yeah, excuse me. So there we go. There goes the first Elite Four member, and this place actually looks kind of icy, which is kind of interesting. I mean, Lorelei used to be the first Elite Four member, and she was the Ice type, and maybe they just didn't have enough time to change the layout of that room and make it look more Psychic-based. Although then again, here is Koga in the second room, and in the last game, Bruno was the second one, so we had rocks and stuff in here, so apparently they had enough time to fix this one up. Maybe Will just isn't good enough to have his own themed room. I really don't know. Oh god, my throat is kind of really bad. One of those projects that I had to do was actually a 10-minute or so speech about the some literary aspect of the book that we read, the things they carried, and it went all right. It definitely went a heck of a lot better than what it would have gone if I did it years ago before I started Let's Playing. Like, even now, I hate, absolutely despise, giving oral presentations in class. Speeches, essentially. Despite the fact that I've been Let's Playing for 2 years, essentially talking to myself for 2 years now, I still hate it. However, I have definitely gotten a heck of a lot better at it, though. I don't dread it as much. I was still really worried about this one because it's a very big thing and very, very important. But I wasn't as worried about this one as I used to be like 2 years ago, 3 years ago with other speeches. As, well, I guess, proportionally. Like, I was more worried than usual, but if I hadn't been Let's Playing and talking to myself essentially for this long, I would be even more worried and would probably, like, faint or something. I doubt that, but it would be a heck of a lot worse than what it would have been if I hadn't been Let's Playing. Does that make sense? I don't even know. Basically, because of Let's Playing, I wasn't as worried as I should have been. I was still worried, but not as worried as what I would have been otherwise. And although getting started was kind of once I got rolling with it, I was completely okay. I was able to talk for about 9 minutes of the 10, which kind of sucks. That's going to be a little bit of a minus points. But overall, I think it went pretty well. I do think it could have been better, but it went a heck of a lot better because of the practice that I have talking and whatnot. That sounds really weird. I have practice talking, but honestly, you guys might know if you're Let's Playing or doing whatever. Talking to yourself 15 minutes a day, especially when you have some kind of topic material, and in this case Pokémon, I guess, can really help with public speaking. I mean, it definitely gets your ability to ramble, I guess, up. Because, I mean, in a speech, I mean, sure, you have your notes and an outline of what you're going to talk about, or whatever, but you don't have a full speech written out, or at least you shouldn't, because then you're just looking down at the paper the entire time reading the thing. You want to have your main points written out, sure, but you don't want to just read out a script, essentially. And so, to an extent, you need to have a really good ability to ramble, I feel. And because of Let's Playing, I have a pretty good ability of rambling at this point. Obviously, I've been doing this forever, and here I am talking about speeches while some Pokemon battle's going on. I don't even know. Okay, apparently there's a muck. Okay, sure. But honestly, I'm looking more at the Audacity window right now than I am the video. Wow, okay then, but still, where was I with that? See, the rambling. Now, eventually it gets too bad when you forget what you were talking about, although that didn't happen during the speech, thank God. But, yeah, it kind of sometimes happens in this, just because I get on my own little tangents. It's just, I don't really know how to explain it. The brain just goes on auto-fire of things to talk about and points. And so, sometimes I get a little lost in them when I go on autopilot talking. Honestly, I cannot tell you what I had said like 30 seconds ago. So, it's just kind of really weird. Also, Pineco's evolving, that's cool. Okay, well then. So yeah, I was getting on a really good tangent there, and then I just kind of lost it. Darn. Okay, well, yeah, just honestly, if you're not that great of a speaker, I honestly suggest trying Let's Playing, or something like it. Just because it really does increase your ability to do so. I mean, to this day, I still say lava. Okay, fire-type guy? No. It looks like he has a censored bar over his crotch, like he's not wearing any actual clothes. Pokemon just had to censor him to get off topic by going on topic of the video, I guess. Yes, I am ready. Okay, so some of you might remember this guy. He is Bruno. He is not a fire-type trainer. He is a rock and fighting type trainer. Anyways, back to the original subject matter at hand. Oh, Hitmontop, he's kinda cool. Although, mega overused in the VGC realm. Gotta say that. Anyways. Crap, what was I saying? Again with that rambling thing. But yeah, I feel like because of the Let's Play, I am a much better speaker than what I would be without, honestly. Like, because of Let's Playing, I am such a better speaker. I don't get as nervous about it. My ability to ramble, although it's a good kind of rambling, has increased. Overall, it's just been very, very helpful. So I really do suggest Let's Playing if you're, like, not as great at speaking. It might sound really odd, but just because of that 15 or so minutes of practice every single day or about that, you eventually get pretty good at it. Although I still am kind of bad at it, I feel. Just with the nervousness, pre-nervousness and whatnot, and getting started was kind of meh. And also, well, I'll get on that in a second, but still, I've definitely improved. So it's just all kinds of good. So go at it if you want. Either that or just, like, think of a topic, like trains or something, and talk about trains for 10 minutes, and then the next day think of a new topic, space, and then talk about space for 10 minutes. And eventually, hopefully, you'll get better at speaking. I think Let's Playing really has done the most for me in terms of learning how to publicly speak than any other thing could have done. Like speech class, forget about it. This has been so much more of a help to me. So, yeah, there goes that tangent. And I remembered something that I wanted to talk about, and then I said I'll save that for later, and now guess what? I forgot what I was going to talk about. Dang it. Yeah, I honestly cannot remember. Well, shoot. So, now that I've gone mega off topic there, can I remember? No. I'm afraid that I cannot remember. Ah, well, I think the video pretty much speaks for itself. It's a battle going on, you have all my moves, Lantern's using Surf as always, Zatu's getting some limelight here, or some spotlight here because he's... oh. Whoa, what? Oh, come on, honestly? I like it better in 5th gen when that does 50% damage. That was just dumb. Man, did they nerf high jump kick later on with how much damage it does, jeez. I thought he was going to kill himself, but nope, they just have it do like 2% or something. Ah well. Man, Lantern's just tanking this entire area. We were using him and the psychic guy, Will, and might have used him a little bit. Actually, I think Lantern's a she. Shoot, well, we used it against Koga at least a little bit, and now we used it quite a bit against Bruno. Whoa, okay, that looked like it was deadly despite the lack of ammunition. Yeah, ammunition. Machamp used to be my favorite Pokemon, just by the way. The idea of a I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but yeah, Machamp used to be my favorite Pokemon. The idea of a thing with 4 arms was really cool to me when I was younger, and especially since Fire Red was my first Pokemon game, and that had the elemental punches, although this game does as well, I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah, there were the elemental punches, and I just had this really cool idea where it would use Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch, and Shadow Punch or Dynamic Punch, one of the two, all at the same time, and it would just, like, each punch would be imbued with the power of whatever element. So, like, its right top fist would have fire, its left top fist would have ice, and then it would punch all 4 at once, all of them connecting with the opponent's Pokemon simultaneously, and then causing, like, a massive explosion or something, because you know there must always be a massive explosion. But something, and it would just be deadly. I've definitely mentioned this before in the Pokemon Let's Play, but a long time ago, I was making up my own Pokemon game, and I got very, very far into it. Pretty much a finished product in terms of, like, ideas on paper. I still have to show that one of these days. I'm probably going to do that semi-soon. Maybe once I beat the champion of this Let's Play, instead of posting another Let's Play part the next day, I will instead do that video. That sounds like a good idea. So yeah, we're probably going to be putting up a vlog soon enough, if I can get a good enough camera. I'm sure I could. There's someone somewhere around here, I'm sure. But yeah, I made that game, and pretty much, at least everything on paper in terms of maps and like Pokemon found everywhere and whatnot. And I made myself the champion because, you know, I put all this work into it, and, you know, why not make me the champion? So yeah, I did that, and I forget all the Pokemon I had, but I know one of them was a Machamp, and it was like level 92, and had the 4 elemental punches, I'm pretty sure. So that's a thing. Also the reason why it was level 92 of all things, the levels in that game actually got pretty high. Like, it would basically be the same pace as this game, but the levels would just get higher and higher. And it was set up in such a way that you might have to grind a little bit, but you wouldn't have to grind too much. The trainers would have constantly increasing levels, so you'd still be able to keep up. Then again, I really didn't understand the concept of levels, and I was like, well, they can go up to level 100, so I'll have me go up to almost level 100, only to be bested a little bit by the actual player, who could get level 100 Pokemon. But yeah, that was a thing, so I really have to show that at some point. I really want to go through it, eventually. Soon enough. Okay, Vileplume, that's a thing. How long have I actually talked about the game in this video? Maybe like 2 minutes at most out of the 17 minutes that this now is? I haven't even acknowledged this person. We're fighting a new trainer. We've been fighting a new trainer. She's a Dark type Elite Four member, and she basically started the trend of Dark type Elite Four members, yet there still is no Dark type gym. I was really hoping in Black and White 2 that what's his name? Grimsley? The Dark type. I think that might be the... No, it's definitely not the Ghost type. Ghost type's a female. But I was really hoping that the Dark type Elite Four member in that game was going to be, like... He couldn't take the stress of Elite Four-ness or whatever, so he demoted himself to Gym Leader. I was kind of upset that all the Elite Four members are the same, although then again I have yet to get to them. I was hoping for a couple new ones, maybe keep 1 or 2 the same, but change the other ones, but now they're all the same, and it's just kind of eh. Maybe that's another reason why I'm not, like, wanting to play the Elite Four, or Victory Road so much, because that's where I am currently in the game, at Victory Road. I've been there forever, but I'm just not too motivated to play it, because I already know who the Elite Four members are. I know that they're basically the same, maybe a couple different changes in the Pokemon or whatever, but otherwise, kind of eh. I know that the champion is different, which I also wish I didn't know. So that's kind of sucky as well. It's not going to take me by surprise for their choice of who would be the champion this time around. But, you know, whatever. I mean, I stuck around till I beat Team Plasma just because that was interesting, but now it's just definitely pretty much the same. Oh man, way to go, Gengar, you just stabbed yourself in the face. Okay, talked about the game for 5 seconds, now to get off tangent again. I still have not remembered that other thing that I wanted to talk about. I don't even remember what reminded me of that. This is bad. I have no idea. All of us are just gonna need to go forever unknowing, I guess. That kind of really sucks. Come on, Xatu, pull through. Nice. Okay, there we go. We beat him. Pretty sure that's the last Pokemon, considering the time we have left. Xatu gains some experience points. Why is 4? Oh, no, 1 more. Oh yeah, Houndoom. Houndoom is a really cool Pokemon. Too bad you can't get him in this game during the main adventure. Ah, well. Okay, so Houndoom. Somebody's taking a shower. This video is almost over. So yeah, we're just gonna go with this, I guess. Man, my room is right next to the bathroom, so the noise echoes pretty well through the wall. Especially when my closet's open, which it currently is. That doesn't help. Also, why did I send Heracross out during this time? I really don't know. Heracross, you fainted a needless faint, and Houndoom is so close to fainting, why couldn't it just faint right then? Darn it. Okay, so we basically spent this video talking about everything but the video itself, and then for the last 3 minutes or so we talked about the video. So, yeah, I don't know, just real talk, I guess? Well, there we go. I think this pretty much should beat Houndoom, indeed it does. So, with that, in the next part, we will become champion, and finish up the main game. So, I will see you all then. Wait, she has a speech to give, and I really like the speech. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That stuff, yeah, it's a really neat speech. Anyways, with that, I will see you all next time. Goodbye!